In a remote corner of our planet lies a place where nature has unleashed its full creativity: rainforests, rugged coastlines, vast deserts. A giant island, surrounded by waters teeming with life. A land of dramatic contrasts, the guardian of the world's oldest living culture, yet always looking ahead. Welcome to Australia, a whole world within one country. In this video, we'll uncover some of the most unique facts about this incredible land, then set off to explore its most beautiful and iconic places. This will be a journey not just through landscapes, but through the rich tapestry of Australia's culture and history. Have you ever imagined a country so vast that it stretches across 3 different time zones? Here we find ourselves in Australia, a land rich in contrast and wonder. Here, the sun rises over the Pacific Ocean and sets over the Indian Ocean, creating a breathtaking play of light and shadow that spans thousands of miles. But time isn't the only thing that amazes in this country. Imagine visiting a different beach every single day for 27 years. That's only possible in Australia, home to over 10,000 beaches, each with its own personality. From the golden sands of Bondi Beach to the crystal-clear waters of Whitehaven, there's a coastal paradise for every taste. But behind the facade of this tropical paradise lies a sandy secret. 40% of Australia's landmass is a sea of dunes, a vast inland ocean of sand stretching as far as the eye can see. It's no surprise that 90% of Australians choose to live along the coast, leaving the massive interior virtually uninhabited. Think about it, you could drive for hours without seeing another soul. And speaking of residents, get ready for a surprise. In Australia, kangaroos outnumber people. With a population of 50 million of these hopping marsupials compared to just 25 million humans, we can honestly say, we're the minority here. But kangaroos aren't the only ones dominating the landscape. Imagine 150 million sheep grazing peacefully. That's 6 times the number of people. It's almost like every Aussie has their own little personal flock. But be careful, not all Australian animals are that friendly. This continent is also home to 10 of the world's 20 most venomous snakes. Now, have you ever heard of a living thing that's visible from space? The Great Barrier Reef is exactly that, a natural wonder stretching over 1,400 miles along the coast of Queensland. It's like an underwater city bursting with life, filled with colors and shapes that defy the imagination. And if you think the weather in your country is unpredictable, Australia will make you think again. From the scorching heat of the red centre to the tropical rains of Queensland, the climate here is an adventure in itself. And don't be surprised if you find yourself celebrating Christmas with a beach barbecue while Santa wears surf gear, because in Australia, December 25th falls in the middle of summer. But Australia isn't just wild nature, it's a cultural melting pot, home to people from nearly 200 different countries. This diversity is reflected in its incredible linguistic richness, with around 250 distinct indigenous languages still spoken today. And speaking of indigenous culture, have you ever heard the deep, haunting sound of the didgeridoo? This ancient instrument, traditionally crafted from hollowed-out logs, is the heartbeat of many Aboriginal ceremonies, a sonic bridge between past and present. What's more, around 80% of Australia's wildlife is unique to this land and found nowhere else on Earth. From kangaroos and koalas to the bizarre platypus, this continent is truly an open-air zoo. That's all made possible thanks to more than 500 national parks, covering about 69 million acres and protecting a vast range of ecosystems and native species. But now, let's continue our adventure by visiting some of the most beautiful and iconic places this country has to offer. Famous for its iconic Sydney Opera House, with sail-like architecture, Sydney is a vibrant city sprawled along its stunning harbour. Beyond its many architectural wonders, it offers a wide range of natural and cultural experiences, from the surf beaches of Bondi and Manly to vibrant markets like the Rocks. The Sydney Harbour Bridge offers one of the best panoramic views of the city, and for the more adventurous, climbing the bridge is an unforgettable experience. The city also boasts a vibrant performing arts and cultural scene, with numerous festivals and events celebrating both local and international culture. The Blue Mountains, located about 31 miles west of Sydney, are a sandstone plateau dotted with deep gorges, waterfalls, and eucalyptus forests. The name comes from the blue haze that seems to blanket the area, caused by the evaporation of eucalyptus oil into the air. This national park, part of a UNESCO World Heritage Site, offers over 87 miles of hiking trails. The most famous attraction is the Three Sisters Rock Formation, deeply tied to Aboriginal legend. Scenic World in Katoomba offers unique experiences like the world's steepest scenic cableway and Australia's steepest railway. Finally, Echo Point provides breathtaking views over the Jameson Valley. The area is also known for its botanical gardens, with the Blue Mountains Botanic Garden at Mount Tomah specializing in cool climate plants. The Whitsunday Islands are a stunning group of 74 islands located at the heart of the Great Barrier Reef. With powdery white sand beaches and crystal-clear waters, these islands are a paradise for sailors, swimmers, and divers. Whitehaven Beach is frequently ranked among the most beautiful beaches in the world, famous for its silica sand that stays cool to the touch, even under the hot sun. The area is also a prime spot for marine life watching, with species like turtles and vibrant fish swimming through colorful coral reefs. Melbourne is celebrated for its vibrant culture, street art, and dynamic food scene. Dubbed the cultural capital of Australia, this city is a melting pot of creativity, featuring art galleries like the National Gallery of Victoria and live performances at venues such as the Melbourne Arts Centre. Hosier Lane embodies this spirit, a narrow alley where murals and graffiti transform the walls into living art, surrounded by trendy cafes and bars. Melbourne is also renowned for its love of coffee, with countless cafes serving some of the best brews in the world. For sports enthusiasts, the city hosts major international events like the Australian Open tennis tournament. The Daintree rainforest in Queensland. The Daintree rainforest is one of the oldest ecosystems on the planet, boasting extraordinary biodiversity. This unique forest stretches all the way to the Great Barrier Reef, offering a remarkable blend of land and marine habitats. Visitors can explore the rainforest through guided walks, ziplining, and river cruises. There are plenty of opportunities to observe the region's rich biodiversity, including crocodiles, cassowaries, and a variety of tropical bird species. The Great Ocean Road. Traveling along the Great Ocean Road in Australia is an experience combining breathtaking scenery and a unique sense of freedom. This legendary road winds along the southern coast of Australia, offering stunning views of the Southern Ocean. Along the way, you'll discover impressive cliffs, rainforests, and golden beaches, where you can stop for a picnic or take a relaxing walk. One of the highlights is definitely the 12 Apostles. Towering rock formations rising from the tumultuous waters. The road also offers opportunities to spot wildlife, including koalas climbing eucalyptus trees and migrating whales along the coastline. Brisbane and the Gold Coast. Brisbane, the capital of Queensland, is the third most populous city in Australia. Situated on the river of the same name. The city enjoys a subtropical climate that supports outdoor activities year-round. South Bank Parklands, a 42-acre area along the river, is home to the Brisbane Wheel and an artificial beach. 50 miles south lies the Gold Coast, a long-established destination known for its sandy beaches and towering skyscrapers overlooking the ocean. Surfers' paradise, the Gold Coast's tourist hub, attracts millions of visitors each year with its beachfront nightlife and amusement parks. On the other hand, the Gold Coast hinterland is characterized by subtropical rainforests, such as the UNESCO World Heritage-listed Lamington National Park, which is home to many rare species. The Outback. The outback of Australia is a vast, remote region that covers most of the continent's interior. It is characterized by arid and semi-arid landscapes. The Outback is known for its endless starry skies, dramatic rock formations, and unique wildlife. The town of Cobra Pedy is famous for opal mining, offering a unique experience with underground homes built to escape the extreme heat. The Nadada follows a 385-mile dirt road that crosses some of Australia's most barren landscapes, passing through ancient geological formations and sacred Aboriginal sites. Lake Eyre, the largest salt lake in Australia, rarely fills, but when it does, it attracts countless waterbirds. The Outback is also home to some of Australia's most iconic species, such as kangaroos, red dingoes, and emus. Despite its apparent desolation, this region is home to resilient communities and a rich Aboriginal culture dating back over 65,000 years. Jack đã nói, Perth and the West Coast. Perth, the capital of Western Australia, is one of the most isolated cities in the world. It is close to Jakarta, Indonesia, and it is to Sydney. Founded in 1829 on the banks of the Swan River, Perth is known for its beaches, parks, and delicious atmosphere. In fact, one of the largest urban parks in the world, offers a panoramic view of the city and the Swan River. Offshore, Whitsunday Islands is famous for its wood, small marsupial considered to be among the happiest animals in the world. The west coast of Australia jet over 7.5 kilometers, Victim at Destino Line in Ningaloo Reef, one of the few places in the world where you can swim with whale sharks. The Kakadu River idiom is known for its wood black wine and perfect surfing weather. Kakadu National Park. Located in northern Australia, Kakadu National Park is a vast nature reserve, home to Aboriginal rock art galleries, rainforests, wetlands, and rugged gorges. Cruising along the East Alligator River and through the Golden Billabongs gives you the chance to see crocodiles, migratory birds, and buffalo. Rock art sites like Ubir and Nurlangi tell stories from thousands of years ago, while Gin Jim and Twin Falls invite swimmers to refresh. Hiking through the savannah, the panoramic views of the park reveal its rich and profound biodiversity, as well as its spiritual significance. Adelaide in the Barossa Valley. Adelaide, the capital of South Australia, is known as the City of Churches due to its many religious buildings scattered across its skyline. Founded in 1836 as a free settlement, the city proudly boasts well-preserved colonial architecture and vast green spaces. The Central Market, operating since 1869, is one of the largest covered markets in the Southern Hemisphere, where you can find high-quality local and international products. Northeast of the city lies the Barossa Valley, a famous wine region producing some of the best Shiraz in the world. The valley was settled by German immigrants in the 19th century, retaining an interesting cultural heritage that can be seen in its architecture and local cuisine. Visitors can explore over 80 wineries, many of which offer tastings and vineyard tours. The Great Barrier Reef. The Great Barrier Reef is an underwater paradise, one of the most rich and diverse ecosystems on the planet. This vast living organism can even be seen from space, offering an unforgettable experience for snorkelers and divers. The crystal-clear waters reveal a colorful world of coral, tropical fish, sea turtles, and sharks. The reef also holds significant ecological importance, serving as a reminder of the fragility of our marine ecosystems and the necessity to protect them. Kangaroo Island. Kangaroo Island, the third largest island in Australia, is located off the coast of South Australia. Known as a wildlife sanctuary, the island offers opportunities to observe native species in their natural habitats. Notable granite rock formations sculpted by the wind can be found in Flinders Chase National Park, creating a surreal sight at sunset. The Seal Bay Conservation Park is home to one of the largest colonies of Australian sea lions, where visitors can observe these marine mammals up close. Despite the bushfires in 2020 damaging parts of the island, nature's resilience and ongoing conservation efforts are contributing to its rapid recovery. Canberra. Canberra, the capital and seat of the Australian federal government, was designed by American architect Walter Burley Griffin in 1912. The city, located between Sydney and Melbourne, was chosen as a compromise between the two rival cities. The Australian Parliament House, inaugurated in 1988, dominates the cityscape from Capitol Hill. Its grassy roof, accessible to the public, symbolizes Australia's democracy, with citizens literally above politicians. The man-made Lake Burley Griffin divides the city into two areas, the government sector to the south and the commercial sector to the north. On its shores are important institutions such as the National Library and the High Court of Australia. The Australian War Memorial commemorates Australia's war casualties and is one of the most visited museums in the country. Meanwhile, the National Gallery of Australia houses the largest collection of Aboriginal art in the world. Darwin and the Top End. Darwin, the capital of the Northern Territory, is the gateway to tropical Australia. Founded in 1869, the city has a history marked by cyclones and bombings during World War II. Today, it is a vibrant multicultural center with a significant Indigenous cultural presence. The Mendel Beach Sunset Market, operating from April to October, offers a variety of Asian and local dishes, as well as performances and Indigenous crafts. The northern region of the Northern Territory includes Kakadu National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, known for its wetlands, diverse wildlife, and ancient Aboriginal rock art dating back over 20,000 years. This concludes our visual journey across Australia. We've explored its landscapes and famous cities, uncovering the unique curiosity that makes every corner special. We hope the images and stories shared have sparked your desire to explore the diverse beauty of this country.